You're listening to Puma Podcast.
Hi, I'm Franco Luna, Puma Podcast. You're listening to Teka Teka News. In this episode,
Sa mga nakalipas na buwan, nakita natin ang pagbaba ng presyo ng bilihin sa iba't ibang mga sektor. Napatunayan natin na kayang maipababa ang presyo ng bigas, karne, isda, gulay at asukal.
we talk about the prices of basic goods in this bagong Pilipinas era, as the president says.
It took a whole-of-nation effort to achieve this immediate recovery from our pandemic slump. Unity was what made us rise once more. Nagsisimula pa lamang tayo. Ang pagbangon ng ating bayan ay magpapatuloy pa. With this in my heart, I know that the state of the nation is sound and is improving. Dumating na po ang bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
We just heard President Bongbong Marcos at his second State of the Nation address on July 24th, 2023. Tugma ba ang sinabi niya sa reklamo ng bulsa ng maraming Pilipino? Mag-recap muna tayo ng ilan sa mga naging problema sa pagkain na naranasan natin sa nagdaang taon, tulad ng pagtaas ng presyo ng asukal, sibuyas at langis.
We were already contemplating another importation because we all finally saw how big the production dropped. For the last 10 weeks, we have had withdrawals of 10,000 bags a day, which means that at 440, we are left with approximately 44, 45 days. That is from the middle of August. So out of the 140,000 tons of raw, 40,000 is in Mindanao. In Luzon, there's 4,000 tons. There's nothing in Luzon. We are 150 kilometers to the nearest port, and then you have to send it all the way to Manila, which will bring up even further the price.
That's what Paulo Lobregat told senators at the hearing earlier this year. He is president of the Philippine Sugar Millers Association.
Ang cost of production ay rereklamuhan tayo ng magsasaka in terms of fertilizer, in terms of chemicals, fungicide, and everything. Oh, bakit ang ganda ng ano nyo, nagre-reklamo pa kayo? Kasi nga, ang taas ng production cost namin.
Yan naman si Lucy Senya, an onion farmer and a member of the Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura or SINAG. She spoke to us in February of this year about the rising prices of onions. Back then, onions set you back as much as 650 pesos a kilo in some supermarkets. By May, that number stabilized to 200 pesos, which is still way too much for a kilo of bulbs. A year later, prices of onions and other basic goods went down but remained costly to many.
Hello and good afternoon. It's Tuesday, 1:22 p.m., July 25, the day after President Bongbong Marcos' second SONA. We are here at Farmers Market, Cubao, hoping to ask a few people, totoo bang bumaba na ang presyo ng mga bilihin, mga basic commodities? That was something the President claimed in his second State of the Nation address, which was, among other things, not exactly true. And pasok na tayo.
Most of the market vendors there told me they didn't catch the SONA anymore, and that they were all still working hours after the president's speech.
Yung mga nakaraan po kasi talagang napakataas ng presyo. Nahirapan din kami magpresyo kasi hindi naman tumaas yung mga bilihin. Bawa, katulad ko na nagtitinda. Sa akin kasi, ayoko rin naman magsamantala lang sa tao. Na kung mataas, magtataas din ako. Ang akin lang kasi, manatili sa akin yung buyer. So, nagpe-presyo ako na hindi naman yung kaya pa rin ng customer ko at kaya ko pa rin na kumita man ng kahit papaano.
Yan si Marites Pinca. She sells eggs and other poultry products at Farmers Market. This is the state of the palengke, she says. Hirap ang mga tindero at tindera at namamahalan ang mga regular na consumer.
Kasi sa amin, kasi pumatong lang kami ng 15 pesos sa isang tray, okay na sa amin. Papatong ka na ng malaki. Tapos yung paninda mo naman, matatambay ng matagal. Hindi, mas okay na yung kumita ka ng konti, at least mabilis yung ikot ng paninda mo.
Kumusta naman po kita nyo lately?
Medyo, break even. Basta ang amin lang kasi manantili lang yung customer. Huwag lang mawala yung customer. Kasi ang customer naman kahit magtaas ka or bumabas, bibili at bibili pa rin mo.
That last bit in particular is interesting. Bibili at bibili ang customer kahit magtaas o bumaba. What that means is you end up having to compromise on how much you're able to buy. Pakinggan naman natin ang isang consumer na tulad natin. This is Nanay Joy Bantige, who was buying fruits for her family when I talked to her.
What's your experience po sa mga palengke? Pag namamalengke kayo, namamahalan po ba kayo? Or kumusta naman po ang mga palengke sa tingin mo?
Ay, maghagil ka sa price. Then, makukuha yung presyo, yung dapat makuha ang presyo. At this point in time, bago lang eh. Yung mga siguro bagong parating na produkto, pero yung old stock nila, malulugi sila, yung kapital nila, iba. Totoo naman yan, maganda yun sa common, yung madlang people. Lahat ng tao ngayon may budget kung anong bibilin eh. Kaya rich or poor yan, may budget yan eh.
We're pausing for a quick break now. When we return, we'll tell you about what the government's own data says about the prices of goods these days. The president said prices have gone down, but earlier, we heard from market vendors and consumers who say that this isn't exactly true. But what do the official numbers say? We pulled out data from the Philippine Statistics Authority, so you don't have to. The latest data was from last month, before the president's SONA. Magsimula tayo sa karne. Beef with bones was worth 389 pesos a kilo here in Metro Manila in June of last year. But for June of this year, it increased to 397 per kilo. At hindi lang presyo ng karne ang tumaas. Let's listen to Gina Corledo, who sells vegetables at the market.
Ayun nga, tumumal ng sobra dahil sa taas dito.
So pati yung kita nyo, yung take home nyo,
Wala talaga, walang kita.
ano yun, minsan break even na lang?
Oo, minsan talagang zero balance, minsan abono pa.
PSA data puts the average prices of ampalaya, cabbage, and carrots in NCR at 84 pesos as of end June last year. End June this year, they were at 93.
Buti pa nga nung pandemic medyo mababa konti yung bilihin kaysa yung ngayon.
Mas okay pa nung pandemic
Oo,
kaysa ngayon.
Medyo mura. Gaya ng carrots ngayon, sobrang mahal. Eh, nung pandemic, 120 lang ang carrots. Ngayon, 210. Ang puhunan pa lang.
Talaga po.
Oo.
Kasi di ba naging crisis dati yung sibuyas, parang umabot
Oo,
ng
yun. 800.
750. Opo. Ngayon po magkano na sibuyas dito?
220.
220 na lang.
Oo.
So buti yung sibuyas medyo bumaba naman.
Oo. Mataas pa ngayon, sabi nga ng mga customer bakit daw hindi bumababa? Kasi noon, ang sibuyas talaga, 120, 130, ganun lang. Eh ngayon, halos hindi pa bumabalik yung dating presyo.
I asked Gina straight up, ano ang state of the palengke sa ngayon? Here's what she said.
Matumal na, mataas pa ang mga presyo.
Paano po naapekto yung siguro yung bilang ng mga customer nyo?
Ewan ko, yung iba kasi nagtitipid siguro dahil sa sobrang taas. Hindi na sila masyadong namamalengke ng mga gulay.
So paano po naapekto yung kita nyo?
Talagang sobrang lubog na yun. Walang kita.
One last example, ang star sa hapagkainan ng mga Pinoy, bigas. Here's what rice seller Elaine Paderanga had to say.
Minimimitating kami mga customers sa restaurant. So, syempre, pag nalaman nila mataas na, hindi rin namin ma-maintain yung presyo na ibinibigay namin. So, syempre, ang tendency, maghahanap sila sa ibang suppliers. Kung gusto talaga natin mag-local, na more on local tayo, yun naman talaga ang reality. Lahat tayo dependent sa imported. So, yung shifting natin into local, gradual pero masakit. More than 2 months, 3 months. So, mataas na talaga siya. Parang every week na nag-order kami sa mga suppliers namin, every week na mataas siya.
Hanggang
Like
kailan pa
mga
kaya?
10, 20. Hindi ko sure, hindi rin din alam ng mga suppliers namin. Kasi parang ito yung point na hindi din ma-predict. So, di ba before, napabalita niyo naman na di ba dati, yung 38 ang pinaka-lowest sa rice, which is natanggal siya, and then for how many months, naging consistent na 40 ang lowest. Ang 40, may mga ibang market na wala ng 40. So, ang pinaka-lowest na is 42. Yun. So, ganun siya. Hindi nila ma-determine kung pag nagtuloy-tuloy ba, aaba-haba, umabot hanggang 45 or 50 ang mataas, or kung mas stable man, baka naman masustain na hanggang 42 or bumalik ulit sa dati. Yun lang, kasi kailangan natin mag-harvest.
Pero hindi talaga sure, ano?
Hindi pa sure kasi since rainy day na.
By this point, you've heard quite a bit of statistics and first-hand accounts. And all of them say that common food prices haven't exactly gone down. In Metro Manila at least, they've actually gone up, as my quick visit to the neighborhood palengke has shown. President Marcos, who also acts as his own administration's agriculture chief, made this promise to improve the lives of Filipinos, which includes making food more accessible.
On matters of the economy, there are many things over which we have no control. But over those where we do have control, we are doing everything we can. Investments in public infrastructure and in the capacity of our people through food, education, health, jobs, and social protection remain our top priority. Our aim is to boost our local agricultural production through consolidation, modernization, mechanization, and improvement of value chains, augmented by timely and calibrated importation as needed.
And that was today's episode of Teka Teka News. Again, I'm Franco Luna. This episode was edited by Freddy Blanco, our Teka Teka News executive producer is Jill Caro, and our senior editor is Veronica Uy. This report was made with the support of Report for the World. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you appreciated the episode, please do take the time to like and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out and the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for listening.